Shane?
We didn't make it to Blanca Lake.
Or is this you telling me that we're done?
Just because there is about 6 feet of snow.
Meet Evan. He's my brother-in-law. Evan and I are different. And not just like we have different kinds of interests, but we're the kind of different where we come from different worlds. Evan grew up in a small town in Montana. And like any good old Montana man, Evan has some hobbies that make us city folks uncomfortable. Namely, his love for guns and big trucks. Me, I'm not much into either of those. Evan is about more, better, bigger. And nothing encapsulates that better than when you get him talking about overlanding. Yep, overlanding. I've always been a hard pass. Seems like a lot of boring, aimless driving to me. Besides, the barrier to entry is gigantic. Do a quick Google search on overlanding vehicles and you'll see that people are spending lots of money on these off-road vehicles. But the topic has come up tons of times as something that he wants to do, so I reluctantly let him take me on a day trip. The experience was painful. He took me up Stampede Pass early in the morning. But the reason that it was painful was because I discovered that I was missing out. It was painful because I was wrong. I seriously had a great time. So I swallowed my pride and I asked him to teach me all that he knows about overlanding. And here's what I learned. Hey, wait, real quick. If you're coming back because you watched my last video, I first just want to say thank you. I got so much encouragement from complete strangers. I'm starting to see why people love the YouTube community. But I also found that a lot of people were asking for advice about their own videos, so I made a Reddit channel that I'll link below. If you're looking for advice, encouragement, tips and tricks, feedback on specific videos, or just want to be part of a community of like-minded people, I would love to connect with you there. Okay, back to what Evan taught me. The first thing he taught me was about where you can go. In Washington, there's a route called the Washington Backcountry Discovery Route, WABDR for short. That's almost 600 miles. The route's broken down into 6 chunks called sections. Along the way, there's lots of different spots to pull off to camp for the night. The vast majority of them require no permit. The how is pretty simple. You just drive to a remote destination, but there are some helpful tools that you'll use along the way. We used an app called OnX Off-Road, where you can download a section of the map for offline use. Our trip that day was a day trip, but often overlanding is done as an overnight experience. Technically, you can overland in anything. A car, a truck, heck, even a bicycle. But Evan has a truck. If you're building out your own truck or just into overlanding vehicles, we actually made a video that same day where Evan did a deep dive into all the things that he's done to his 2007 Toyota Tundra. I'll link that below if you'd like to check it out after watching this video. His truck is really cool. So, does this mean that I'm gonna build my own sweet overlanding vehicle? Not anytime soon. But I did learn a lesson that I want to pass on to you. Don't be too quick to judge people who are different than you, and let them influence you sometimes. What you find might surprise you.